options. Lieutenant, she ended up fucking something. She knows he's from mine. Fox lost the foot in the crash. Yet he was buried miles away in the same area as the lieutenant's shelter. She knows more than she said. Look, her voice is on there. Where is she? Look, what's wrong with that kid? I know, tell her phone's turned off. All right. There she's getting dinner. I was bringing her dinner. The hotel room was totally cleared out. I was hoping you brought her in. Who's not here? Becca can't get her out right now. She's traumatized. All right, we'll put on the wall. We can see where engineer. We'll take care of you, okay? She lied to us and then ran. And what if she's just overwhelmed or scared?
I'm scared too. I've been in those woods with Cyrus Fox. I think I figured out what Fox was on that plane, and it wasn't because he was a good Samaritan. I just took those out. And that the company is owned by Shell Corporation.
That's suspicious, but not smoking gun.
Which is why I dug into the plane's flight schedule. Smoke, be done. That plane delivered aid to dozens of crisis zones last year. Guess who does business in each one?
Fantastic, Mr. Fox.
Fox was using that Global Wings plane as his own personal Uber.
That explains why the Lord was Fox. Nine tourists never rendezvous with the Elkins.
Maybe they got distracted by the beauty of the Appalachia.
The satellite phone's Los Penguins burial site about 2 hours ago. All right, I'll alert the radio. Scared to get the blood moving.
Okay, I would love to talk about it the rest of the night. Will you please just get over here? I'm freezing. So are you. Look at your fingers.
Yeah, but my fingers are all a little bit.
Blanket, now. Don't make it awkward.
Okay.
Okay, guys, we're early because 9 o'clock storm supposed to hit, so we came on early today. We finished up tonight's TV program, and then we're going to go.
No, it's not machismo. It's biology. I'm quite literally figuring it out. So. Yeah. What do they know me?
It's like Tommy and Jax in the comic strip.
Okay, can you stop reading?
Well, can you stop digging your elbow into my ribs? Tough to believe now. That the lieutenant will survive out here without any heat or food or medicine. I can't believe she didn't give up.
Maybe she found something looking for.
I think he's trying to flush us out.
No way that's happening. That one only have one name, Bear Mace.
You got that, miss?
Okay, I did. I'm just over-prepared.
No. That's what you're doing. Honestly, seeing you be prepared for anything, it's amazing.
Thanks. I will admit that your instincts are annoying.
All right. Yes, that's right. Okay, there's nothing we can do about this shooter until tomorrow.
Yeah. He was drugged.
Cyrus Fox, who? International arms dealer. He's been using Global Wings Relief as his personal taxi service. Anything on his payroll? Global Wings is owned by an untraceable. You helped set up. My employees, I tell you, they're actually there. You call yourself a lawyer if you. I'm Brett Lancaster. You may not be real, but the charges you're facing are. When you you're going to spend decades in a field. Start. I am a real lawyer. The CIA.
Ooh.
See what people didn't say to that. Seriously. Honestly, I should have known. Your background take us through. We didn't have time to make it. You were playing. CIA almost locally who did. A deal a year in the making. He was about to hand us his. But someone thought he was on that plane and leaked it. So he's a professional. But Fox and Benz doesn't kill him. Who was who? No idea. He's everywhere. Well, we've got. You said that David Lieutenant who lost months of her life in those woods, so forgive me if I don't move on so easily. You want to try to find that needle? The haystack is all yours.
It's fast. Stand up.
Why are you hunting us?
We can do this here, or we can do this at the ranger station, where we're going to charge you with killing that guy in the woods.
Well, I didn't kill anyone. He was certainly trying to kill us. He was trying to scare you away. Look, he's not paying me to come out here. Find this kid. Put it in his boat.
You're sent on a wild goose chase. Just like us. A Chewy pharmacy ordered a for home body you own it.
I'll set me in real scared. Okay, guys.
Meds for life with pets. There's Chewy.
Getting button? That's easy. What's stress funny on my TV? That stinks.
Secret has 3 times the spot protection versus ordinary antiperspirant.
Not using Siri Clinical? Now that's overkill.
Secret. Pressure under pressure.
So I think the warnings might start at 9 o'clock tonight, which is in about 15 minutes. So
Girls' days are better. Even Mondays are better. Two kids in Cincinnati.
so we're on a little early as the case. It starts early, so yeah. We'll be on to maybe midnight tonight. So these are 9:30, 10, 11, 12. Maybe on for a little over, maybe on for at least 3.5 hours or longer. We'll see what happens. When those radios start squealing, we'll be keeping an eye on this. We might be watching YouTube videos later, so yeah, we're going to see what happens at 9 o'clock. At this time, we don't know what's going on right now. We are dark in the water until Valparaiso. So I know what's going on. Nothing right now. Okay, a lot of people are doing a lot of people like one weather channel does Michigan weather is already started. Michigan is starting at 9 o'clock East Coast time. So we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna keep an eye on some stuff right now. At 9 o'clock, we'll see what's happening in about 15 minutes, but we'll stay on until further notice. Right now, 73 degrees outside and muggy. Oh, that hurt.
Unlike this team, let such a big fish get away.
course, whether it is, it feels personal.
We're gonna be working on some stuff, guys. We're about done.
Paramount Plus.
You're Blackburn and Green, I thought.
Motorcycle injury? Big smart. Call Tom Blackburn, the man with the bike.
Blackburn and Green. I'm an idiot. You idiot. You don't even know how you. You're an idiot. You don't know how to do. A nerd doesn't know how to do plumbing. You're an Asian. You're supposed to be smarter than that. Come on, even I know how to work. Fix the damn sink. So yeah, guys, we're gonna stay on here till maybe midnight. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. But yeah, the weather channels. I mean, Mr. Storage is gonna start in like 10 minutes, so we're just getting ready early. It's Blackburn and Green, you dummies. It's Blackburn and Green for a year. I wonder why it's now changed. What happened? Did Green die? And you need a new friend?
Next Kendrick, track 5. Impressive wilderness. In firearms.
She shot at us repeatedly.
She had that'd be
Kendrick said that he was hired to destroy the lieutenant's footage.
the job is arranging on KC is tracing payment. Whatever is on that missing footage must be pretty quick. You knew where it went. You knew where she ran. She ran because she's a murderer. Cyrus Fox only survived that. But he cauterized his severed.
Lieutenant saved his life.
But I too caused the head. I'm getting we get better. We try station.
I'm looking for your footage. I'm grave instead. Found it. They got his organization years ago.
I didn't. So it's definitely big enough for 2 people.
He's gonna save his life. Just take it from him months later.
That's not what it looks like.
It looks like you murdered him.
Surviving is easier with 2 people. Maybe you kept him alive until you were able to fix the radio.
Once you could call for help and didn't need him anymore, bang.
I didn't kill Cyrus. I loved him. I know what it sounds like. Okay, but Cyrus was a good man. Saved his life. But he saved mine many times. Infections, food poisoning. I wanted to give up. He wouldn't let me.
He gave you a hope.
Cyrus wanted to change. He made a deal with the CIA. He wanted to help even if it cost him his life.
It did cost him his life. He ended up with a bullet in his head.
Cyrus got sick. Bedridden, actually. I can barely leave his side. We fixed the radio, but the battery was dying, and we're out for a signal.
He couldn't make the phone.
He begged me to go. But I couldn't just leave him there, alone to die. So I made the choice. I left to get water. When I came back,
He took his arm.
he was deep. everything. If the people he worked for already found out what he told me, I'd be dead.
That was story. This is the SD card from my camera. This is all the proof you need.
By the time you see it, Rebecca, I'll be gone. But I need you to know. The crash is the best thing to ever happen to me. Because it brought me to you. Well, you let the lieutenant dump the footage with her. Those people don't get a goodbye.
She's still talking.
I'm sorry for having left you. You need to keep going. This is the only way to protect our family. To get you both home. What holocaust was it? Lieutenant Lee is pregnant. Okay, she kept this video a secret to protect herself and Richard Duff. People thought I was working with them.
That's what would happen too. Because right after he makes his goodbye video, he goes on to list all of his buyers.
He kept his promise to the CIA.
But this footage wasn't the target. In order to make his goodbye video, Fox had to record over some old footage.
Well, that's probably what they're after.
And lucky for us, I just finished restoring them.
I was worried.
Oh, they just have some footage from Haiti.
Used her camera to shoot some B-roll at the airport flight.
Cyrus Fox on camera, the international arms dealer.
Fox was acting Lieutenant.
The trial found out and sabotaged his plane to get rid of him.
That's awful. Yeah, but you already knew that, didn't you? Because you're the one that tipped off his right. You also got a pretty large deposit on the same day the plane crashed.
But then the lieutenant was rescued, and you had the footage.
You knew Fox was on that plane.
So you hired someone to destroy it.
I didn't hire anyone.
Your emails say otherwise.
Listen, I didn't know they were going to sabotage the plane. I swear. Just believe it. CIA has agreed to bury this entire case.
No one will ever know that Cyrus Fox was on the plane.
You and me, and safe. And this is all yours.
This is a lot of Cyrus. Almost all.
And here we go, guys. Sirens. Grand Rapids.
This is a tornado watch.
Tornado watch.
National Weather Service has issued tornado watch.
Tornado watch.
13, effective until 4 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time Wednesday, or 3 a.m. Central Daylight Time Wednesday. This watch includes the following counties in Indiana: Elkhart, LaPorte, and St. Joseph, and the
Tornado watch.
This is a tornado watch. The National Weather Service has issued tornado watch number 113, effective until 4 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time Wednesday, or 3 a.m. Central Daylight Time Wednesday. This watch includes the following counties in Indiana: Elkhart, LaPorte, and St. Joseph, and the following counties in Michigan: Berrien, Cass, and St. Joseph, and the following: New Buffalo, Michigan to St. Joseph, Michigan, Michigan City, Indiana to New Buffalo, Michigan, and Lake Michigan from Michigan City, Indiana to St. Joseph, Michigan, 5 nautical miles offshore to Mid-Lake. Remember, a tornado watch means the conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including tornadoes, large hail, and damaging wind in and close to the watched area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information.
Okay, guys, tornado watch until 4 a.m. tomorrow. This is not a drill. This is a tornado watch at 10. So we are going to be on to further notice. We are done with this, so we're going to switch over to something else. So, yeah, we're under tornado watch. That came from the National Weather Service in Northern Indiana and WRCI. Tornado watch till 4 a.m. for every county. It's listed this broad. So, yeah. So, we're under tornado watch right now for St. Joseph County, Michigan. I just need to do something real quick here. I need to slide this back over here. Oh, shit. Don't do that again. I need to change a couple things real quick, but yeah. Okay. Boxy. Saint JOEPHCO MICHIGAN. Boxy. Save. There is a tornado watch until 4 a.m. tomorrow. I repeat this again. We are under a tornado watch until 4 a.m. tomorrow. Thank you, and we're staying on until further notice. Okay, so this happened like within 2 minutes ago. The National Weather Service is tornado watch. For Elkhart, LaGrange, LaPorte.
Learn how AbbVie can help you save.
Oh. Wait a minute, guys. Turn watch has been issued for Berrien, Cass, Elkhart, LaPorte, LaGrange, St. Joseph County, Indiana, and St. Joseph County, Michigan until 4 a.m. Wednesday. So we're gonna stay on here we're gonna stay on here practically all night tonight. Okay, guys. So we have a slight problem, and we're not worried about the slight problem until further notice. Right now, guys, we are under a tornado watch till 1 a.m. until 4 tomorrow. Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! I wasn't into Yu-Gi-Oh when I was younger. So yeah, there's a tornado watch till 4 a.m. tomorrow morning. So yeah, like at 56 after a little bit ago. So yeah, we're under tornado watch. Tornado watch. Seek shelter immediately. we're gonna go to Storm Chasers right now and see what they got on their Doppler, because I don't got jack squat. Michigan Storm Chasers. You see what they got on the good old Doppler.
Hospitality employees, are you ready to step up?
starting soon. My ass. We're under we have tornado watches right now. This is starting soon. Okay, if the siren goes off, I'm ducking under clothing. I got Mercy clothing right here, blankets, pillows. That can cover my ass and that if I have to. But right now, here we go. Mercy Storm Chasers are on now.
Good evening, Michigan. Chief Meteorologist Joe Kurtzman here, live with President of Operations Ryan Riveroni. Welcome in. Good evening, everybody. Current time right now, 9:02 p.m. here on April 14th, and we don't have any severe thunderstorm warnings yet. And I say that because I get one here shortly. But I did want to jump in line late.
There's a tornado watch.
Warnings get issued. We do have a plume of precipitation across West Michigan right now. Kind of pre-frontal in nature.
Hey, you guys don't know shit.
But no warning at the current time. A lot of heavy rain out there and a lot of lightning out there as well this evening. As the lightning or as their instability factors well above the threshold for a decent.
With delicious rewards, you earn points for doing what you love. Digging into your Culver's favorites. Yum! Earn 10 points for every dollar you spend.
All of southern Michigan.
Tornado watch has been issued for Three Rivers, Michigan.
The National Water Service.
And turn those points into free menu items. Because the more you love Culver's, the more we love rewarding you for it.
Now is the time to get the pool you've always wanted during Watson's Spring Kickoff Sale. Choose from one of the nation's largest selections of above-ground pools starting at $99 per month. Shop millions of...
The clusters of intense thunderstorm over Wisconsin and Lake Michigan will trek eastward across the watch area through this evening and overnight, posing risks of large hail.
Wisconsin and Lake Michigan will track eastward across the watch area through this evening and overnight, posing risks of large hail, heavy winds, and a few tornadoes. Tornado watch area does encompass all of central and southern Michigan. Remember, tornado watch means conditions are favorable for tornadoes and across the watch area. It does not mean they're happening right now. A warning means that
Warning, I'm ducking my cover so my ass in the air.
tornado watch means be watchful. We got conditions favorable for all hazards tonight. That doesn't include tornadoes for all central and southern Michigan. In effect until 4 a.m. here in Michigan. So again, if you're just joining us, we always say this here at Michigan Storm Chasers: show you care, like, and share. Taking a like goes a long way, so many helping the algorithm. And again, we're waiting to see if any warnings do come in. We got a neat looking line of storms moving across the lake.
Wow. This south is all yellow. Have to. Wow, we got tornado watch. Wow. That's scary. This is the National Weather Service, guys. The yellow is all tornado warnings. Half the states, half the lower peninsula tornado warning. That's kind of scary, but yeah, guys, we got the tornado watch. Tornado watch right now. All those tornado watches. So yeah, we're staying on here until further notice, guys. Maybe until 4 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Up to the north, we do also have a lot of precipitation going on across Oceana and the Wayne counties.
We'll see what's going on right now, but we do have severe weather. What's on TV tonight? The Voice is up. I think The Voice is on right now, but I don't even get The Voice. We're gonna take a look at what we got. A tornado watch until 4 a.m. tomorrow. The Voice. Marcellus, Minden, Michigan City, Mishawaka, Napanee, Niles, Paw Lake, Shipshewana, South Bend, St. Joseph, Michigan, Sturgis, Michigan, Three Rivers, Michigan, Topeka, and White Pigeon, Mottville. Stay tuned to a local television for more. Okay, so they're saying White Pigeon, Mottville. Oh, shit. Well, I'm watching The Voice. I hate The Voice, which you gotta do it. I mean, like me, in the middle of nowhere, you get very poor TV set reception, which. 57's not working. I'm going to watch 16. I don't like 16, but I'll watch 16. I don't like NCIS Origins, so I'll watch 16. For Berrien, Cass, Elkhart, LaGrange, and St. Joseph, Michigan, and Indiana. Till 4 p.m. Wednesday, Indiana includes 5 counties in northern Indiana and okay. Show the damn map. Berrien, Branch, Cass, St. Joseph, and Hillsdale counties. Cities of Angola, Brenton, Harbor, Benton Heights, Bronson, Buchanan, Cassopolis, Coldwater, Dewajak, Edwardsburg, Elkhart, Fairplain, Fairmont, Goshen, Granger, Hillsdale, Jonesville, LaPorte, LaGrange, Lynchfield, Marcellus, Minden, Michigan City, Mishawaka, Napanee, Niles, Pawpaw, Pawpaw Lake, Shipshewana, South Bend, St. Joseph, Sturgis, Three Rivers, Topeka, and White Pigeon, Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, guys. If you live in anywhere, it's in this broadcast. If you live anywhere near those cities, I would say get ready for this. They're saying coal. They're saying coal. They're saying everywhere, guys. So I'd be keeping an eye on this. But right now, we're gonna go back to what I was watching, Michigan Storm Chasers, because they're closer to us right now. They're closer to this than we are. This is not something to be playing with. This is not a drill. This is a tornado watch. This is not a test. This is a tornado watch until 4 a.m. tomorrow morning. This is not something to be playing with. Like I said, the whole half the state, half the Lower Peninsula, and a couple counties in Indiana are under this warning, this watch. This is not a drill. This is a tornado watch. This is not something to be playing with, guys. So we're going to keep an eye on this. If this does get real severe, we will duck and cover. I don't know if we're going to go to the basement or I might duck and cover this piece of clothing I got here. Right now we got nothing. If we do anything, guys, you guys will know about it. But right now, guys, those weather radios just went off a few minutes ago while we were already recording at 8:30. We started recording at 8:30. Those weather radios were already went off. So this is something we do not play around with here. Oh, I'm staying until 10. It's more severe than we'll see what happens. I'm staying until 10.
You guys are going to be much better off than if you didn't have any of those methods. So we got you covered. And again, anytime you're Warren Thompson, we go over it live. And that's going to be our most focal point. That's going to be our focal point for these live streams. You guys are going to be here. We're always going to be talking about the running back in and perhaps the rural counties ahead of time. Anything that's maybe 2, 3, 4 counties away, we'll zoom out every once in a while. But we're going to hone in right on what the severe warnings are, usually most of the time for severe weather coverage. So keep that in mind. Again, if you're on the east side of the state, as Ryan alluded to, you guys got time, you can check out our timing map on our Facebook page earlier today. It's gonna be close to the midnight time frame over on the east side of the state. So if you guys got some time, feel free to get a power nap in maybe. The west side, you guys are gonna be up here first. Central Michigan on deck, east side in the hole. It's baseball. And it's a tornado watch. In fact, you watch out. And it's are possible for tornado. But also inside this tornado watch is an all hands spread. You guys listening? It's tornadoes, hail 1.5 to 2.5 inches in diameter, and destructive winds of 65 to 80 miles per hour possible within any sort of warning that we can get. But at the kind of time, we have to have it again.
You got a couple chasers out there.
My phone right there.
Yes.
Hey guys, I'm here, guys. We're under a tornado watch. I mean, not now. Yeah, we're under a tornado watch until 4 a.m. tomorrow.
We have Nick, Alex, Chandler. We have a plethora of chasers.
Right now, guys, there's nothing going on with the train.
What if you take today off?
We got no water in here? I got water in here. I'll be back, guys. I'll give me water. We're staying on until 10 o'clock.
And also, just for reference, for those of you watching on Facebook and YouTube, with tonight's events and with the audience size we expect to have, we did enable slow mode on both platforms. So it may kick you back sometimes and say, please wait for a second message. That is not a problem on your end. We just set it that way to avoid spam in the chat. And as most of you guys know, we do have monitors as well who can help answer your guys' questions if you have some. You do not spam chat. Be respectful to each other in the chat tonight.
Are we able to turn this low?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I live next. I live next to the railroad track, guys. That was the 9 o'clock. That was the 9 o'clock train. It usually comes around 9 o'clock at night. Ooh, velocity gets something near White Cloud. Now, half the Lower Peninsula, guys, is under a tornado watch. Like this right here, this right here is all under tornado watch. Like this down is all tornado watches. Half the Lower Peninsula is under a tornado watch. Okay. Yeah, we're under tornado watch until 4 a.m. tomorrow. We're gonna stay until 10 o'clock, maybe, or longer. I don't know how long we're gonna stay on for, but we'll stay until at least 10 o'clock tonight. Because that 10 o'clock, the local news channel 22 comes on at 10 o'clock on Fox. We'll watch that, but we'll see what happens. Right now, there's nothing hitting us right now. But WNDU channel 16 called up some cities, and most of them were Three Rivers, Sturgis, Pigeon, Cassopolis, Montville. So yeah, most likely, but we have no power. I like to say sorry in advance. If we lose the feed, guys, sorry in advance. We might lose power, we might lose the internet. Sorry in advance. If we do that, we will be off the air until further notice. But I got water here, okay. But yeah, guys, let me tell you, we'll be up. If I have to, I'll be up all night. I'll maybe get 2 hours of sleep in tonight for work. That's it. I've done an all-nighter before. I think I have done a couple all-nighters before. Besides, that was over 10 years ago. But yeah, right now there's nothing happening right now. But we're going to keep an eye on this. If we do get anything, you guys will know about it. I don't know. If we do lose power, like last time, we lost power for a couple hours. Lose power, lose internet, we're done. We're done. We're off. If we lose power, lose internet, I'm done. I'll get off and I'll stop. But I already got plans, guys. I'm staying up here until we lose power. If I lose internet, I will. I mean, I do have cameras here. I got backup batteries for cameras. But if I lose power, I'm done. I do have a radio behind me that you see behind me. But that's it. All the cats are inside. We got 2 windows right now open. I got a fan in my face. But if we lose internet or power, I'm going to be done with the video. I will have to stop. But we're going to stay on until further notice. If there is a tornado warning issued, I will stay on. I will be staying on. I will be doing what people say. Cover your head. We're still using antenna right now because I don't have Paramount Plus in my room, so I use an antenna. I was watching The Voice, which I don't like The Voice, but you got to watch what you don't like watching. I don't like watching The Voice. I'm not big fans of NBC. Let's see what we're gonna see what's on local TV real quick. NCIS Origins. Don't like that show. Doc. I don't know what Doc is. Then The Voice is on. Do I want to watch The Voice or do I want to watch Doc? The Voice is being stupid because it doesn't show. It's just showing. It's just saying cities, not showing the map. 22 is showing the map. I don't got channel 3. I have to go to my bed. I have to go to the living room and watch channel 3, which I don't want to do. I watch channel 22, which is also CBS. And they're showing right now. They're showing a couple counties.
If you have any questions for me, you can go through Agent Reynolds.
Oh, that hurt.
A dam up there. But tonight's risk really seems to be centered.
It's outside Chicago right now. It looks like there's some storms outside Chicago. Nothing hit Valpo right now, but there's some storm now upstate, but nothing in Michigan. Nothing hit down here yet.
Still watching for some information on what they're going to do with FSB and Cell. It's still offshore, so we can't get anything yet.
We'll see what's going on right now. But like I said, tornado watch for half the state of Michigan. Half the lower peninsulas are on tornado watch. A couple counties in here are also on tornado watch. Ryan Hall, but right now is going crazy right now. I'm not watching Ryan Hall because he's too busy right now. So I'm watching Michigan Storm Chasers right now. If there's tornado warning for Berrien County or something like that, I'm gonna have to go to. I mean, I'm going to St. Joseph County, Michigan. Since it's late right now, I'm going to stick with St. Joseph County, Michigan. Okay. Thursday morning from Muskegon, Ottawa, and Newaygo counties until 10:45 tonight. So that's upstate wing. When it says Kalamazoo County, I'll be worried about. When it hits Kalamazoo County, I'll be worried about it. If it says Van Buren County, or I mean, we're going to keep our eye on a couple counties here. I mean, it's not a tornado. If it was a tornado warning, then we'd be worried about it right now. Let's see what. I'll make sure it's around 22.2. I don't live in Muskegon. I don't live in the Muskegon area. Muskegon's way too up. I mean, Van Buren County. Yeah, well, you're the person that I'm watching right now. I gotta check something real quick, guys. Give me a minute, guys. I have to check something real quick. I have to check the Grand Rapids thing. I have to check my Grand Rapids machine. 2 hours, 35 minutes. Tornado watch. My rec.com says 2 hours, 35 minutes. And that's it. Rec.com says over 2 hours. Which my rec.com is more risky, but yeah, we're gonna keep an eye on this. Like I said, our studio is based in Three Rivers, Michigan, St. Joseph. Our studio is based in Three Rivers, Michigan, St. Joseph County, Michigan. So yeah. Cats, right here's one of the cats. So yeah, we're gonna keep an eye on this. If it does get real severe, I will, if I have to, I can cover it in here. Not right now. I'm not going to the basement. I'm hooked up right here. I'm not going to move. I don't got TV downstairs. I got TV up here only. But I'm not going downstairs till it's been confirmed. The last time there was tornado warnings for Cass County, not my county. I'm staying up here. So I'm just going to stay comfortable in here. You better go to the base. Not right now.
Next hour. And moving east at 50 miles per hour. So they're going to be on shore pretty soon. So
But yeah, guys, we are.
it won't be long before these are now impacted.
So yeah, we're gonna keep an eye on this right now.
The US 31 corridor first.
The latest trend, if you were to loop that back, Joel, there's an increase in velocity as it gets closer to the radar. If that continues, I would not be shocked to see an upgrade to a considerable warning here if those winds are starting to increase as it gets closer to the radar.
Hey, if I fall asleep in camera, guys, I'm staying on.
There you go. The higher the beam of the radar shoots up in the atmosphere, but the closer you are, the more accurate the data is on the ground level. So when we see an increase of our wind velocity, the closer we get to the radar, that's usually not a good sign because that means winds are getting stronger close to the ground.
Like I said, guys, we're gonna stay on for a little bit.
So I got to turn on the mic. I think the problem here is actually I got to change my mic source.
You guys are nuts. Mixed Storm Chasers having problems with their equipment right now with their microphones. I think it's at least the problems right now. Our problems are making sure this doesn't happen.
There we go. A little bit louder.
Also, need to watch up on that spot heading toward Whitehall.
We're under warnings right now, so we're not doing pinball right now. Sorry. How about some pinball to pass? No, pinball's not happening, guys. Especially not right now. I'm not doing pinball right now. Pinball's not gonna nothing's happening until further notice. Till these weather warnings expire, we're not doing nothing.
Southeast over at the Grand Rapids Airport.
You're gonna see my mug until we're done.
Backing combination that wouldn't suffice for perhaps a brief spin up potential within this line of storms. Despite the fact the atmosphere is slightly capped, again, it won't take much.
Like I said, if it says Van Buren County or Berrien County, if it says Van Buren County or Berrien County, we're gonna have to keep an eye on this. It says Cass County, I do have to keep an eye. If it says Cass, if it says Van Buren, Kalamazoo, Cass, or Berrien County, I have to keep an eye on this. Flood warning.
There you go. There's that flood warning coming in, as I kind of alluded to. Muskegon, Newaygo, and Oceana.
So we're staying on until further notice.
30 a.m. as those storms are training across the M24.
I'm not doing nothing right now until I know what's going on here. Okay, all the power sources are backup power. PC's on a surge protector, so we're good right now. PC's on a surge protector, so we're good.
Also, some heavy rains on the latest.
It hasn't happened in a few years. It hasn't happened in a while, but it happened one time. But nothing's really so bad since then. If the bridge goes out, I don't have to go to work. The bridge goes out. I mean, we have two bridges to get around here, and there's actually a few bridges here in town. If the bridge I used to go to work is closed, I'm not going to work.
By the way, Ryan, the storm motion vector now on the severe thunderstorm line 268 at 45. So it's increasing. Yes.
Ooh.
45. Also, do you want to keep an eye out on these storms up to the north? I know the main threat with these are going to be flooding up here on the M20 corridor, but you get the
Okay, guys, we're going to stay on here until further notice. But yeah, we're going to stay on until further notice. We started at around 8:30. We're going to stay, and the warnings went off a little before 9. We're staying on until further notice. Right now, it's 72 degrees outside of our studios, and it's muggy.
I believe it's going to be very short-lived. It's going to already
So we're going to stay on until further notice. Okay, we're going to get off these guys. We can see what Ryan Hall's showing right now. I'm going to take the bright pill and go to see what Ryan Hall's showing.
Birds with one stone here. This does now put, Potter Lake and places like that under the tornado warning, which is
I just want to see what Ryan Hall has real quick before.
East Troy, Elkhorn, all the way down here to Walworth.
Oklahoma and Texas, a thunderstorm warning.
Little kinks in this line that could produce rotation. All right, so we
wow.
have a precautionary tornado warning. Somebody in Elworth said, "Let it."
Well, Ryan, you're going through hell.
Always tracking, always alerting. This is Storm Team 8.
Still on track to see strongest severe storms overnight tonight. I think all of us.
Not really much right now. Michigan, rain heading towards Michigan right now. We already got a couple flood. Not really much is happening right now. Some stuff right now across the lake. Stuff happening towards Grand Rapids, Grand Haven, Langton, Muskegon area right now. But nothing really happening in St. Joseph County, Michigan at this time. There is a tornado watch till 4 a.m. Wednesday Eastern Time for all the Lower Peninsula of Michigan and part of Indiana. At this time, there's nothing in our area right now. Most stuff is right now in Holland, Grand Rapids, Grand Haven, Muskegon areas. So right now, there's something for St. Joseph County, Michigan right now at this time. But right now, there's stuff right now happening upstate in the Grand Haven, Muskegon, Holland, and Whitehall area near Grand Rapids. But right now, there's nothing happening right now in St. Joseph County, Michigan at this time. Until 4, like I said again, the whole state of Michigan is under a tornado watch. Like I said, all of Michigan, like half the state of Michigan and part of Indiana are under tornado watch until 4 a.m. tomorrow. Can you? There's nothing to show right now. Nothing has actually hit the state. Nothing has hit over yet. Everything is hitting upstate near towards Holland and Grand Haven stuff. We do have security cameras. If we do get anything I can actually show you guys, I will show security camera footage later on today or tonight or tomorrow. At this time, there's nothing I can show you right now. This time. As I said earlier, if we do lose power or internet, we'll be done. And then I'll be using a camera. But like I said, if you guys are living upstate Michigan, like Holland, Grand Haven, Muskegon, Whitehall, you guys are under a severe storm warning until further notice. But at this time, for St. Joseph County, Michigan, there's nothing happening right now for St. Joseph County, Michigan at this time. So you are in St. Joseph County, Michigan. I don't get channel 3 right now. This time I can't get channel 3 this time. I can only get channel 22, 16, and 57. All right, I can get are Michiana channels, or Indiana channels right now. Michiana channels right now this time. I can't get 3 right now. It's too. I'm not going to the living room right now. I'm going to stay in my bedroom right now. So we can't get nothing right now. I will go to WWSPT 282, see what they're saying right now, but I cannot get. I did not know that. Like I said, guys, I live in southern Michigan, so I don't get that stuff. I'm only getting Indiana stuff right now. Nuevo County's okay. I watch Michigan Storm Chasers, and it's okay. I can't get WZZM. I can't get anyone right. I can only get WSBT and WNDU and WBND. And I'm saving my phone for emergency use only. WZZM's out of Grand Rapids. I can't get nothing, which is weird. I live in Michigan. I can't even get a Michigan station. I have an antenna. I can't get no Michigan TV stations. I can only get Indiana TV right now. WWMT I use by Paramount Plus. I don't get Paramount Plus over here in my room, so I have to use a TV antenna, internet. So yeah. So we're keeping an eye on this right now. But yeah, if it hit down here, we had 2 weather radios. We got a Repcon, which is plugged into Grand Rapids. So we got Mallard, whatever they call it, plugged into Grand Rapids. South Bend. I couldn't get a lot. Emmett Township, Emmett, Michigan.
Whether you're a professional contractor or simply take pride in handling your own home repairs and projects,
I don't know what.
Saws, drills, and grinders you need to get the job done.
What do they do?
Specialized in and out in effect for Charlevoix and portions of Emmett counties through 10:15 p.m. This is a 9:30 operators tracking storm thunderstorms over Stutsmanville or near Harbor Springs in the northeast at 45 miles per hour.
I've been to those towns.
Size hail is the main hazard. Again, it's 0.75 inches in diameter. Hail severity starts at 1 inch. Again, Petoskey, Harbor Springs, Pellston, Mackinac City, Indian River, Conway, Tulsa Lake, Allenson, Bliss, Cross Village, Tokanabe, Goodhart, Stutsmanville, Brutus, Pleasant View, Burt Lake, Levering, Bayshore, Odin, and Bayview are in this special weather statement.
If we do lose power, or if we lose power or internet, we're done. We're gonna cut the feed. Which we haven't lost power yet. We have nothing hitting us right now. But if we do lose power, we're done. I'm done. I'm not gonna do any more work. I'm gonna shut down. I might lose power. As long as we have power or internet, I'm staying on. But if we lose internet or power, I'm going to cut the feed and we're done. But right now, we're staying on. We're not getting off right now. We're staying on until further notice. Okay, showing something near Whitehall. As long as I got power, I'm working. If there's no power, I don't work. I'm not going to work if we have no power. I'm not going to work. Montcalm County is higher Michigan. Okay, I live in southern Michigan, so I live in Three Rivers, Michigan, so I live in southern Michigan. So Montcalm County is a little high for me. I live close to Kalamazoo.
Eastern Wisconsin, and again, Southwest Michigan, you guys are fine for now. But you guys, we have a couple cells trying to pile out in front.
Yeah, what's to 4? I don't know about Montcalm County because I don't live near Montcalm.
For probably the next couple hours, unless a couple preclinical cells do fire up, which we do see one in Hudson. That is not severe at the current time.
Well, I saw a super chat come in from somebody in Whitehall asking if about stairwells.
Give me a second. You guys got to fix some hair here.
If you're in a hotel, go to the first floor. That'd be better than a stairwell. I would have to imagine. I just go to the first floor, away from windows. There in Whitehall.
Okay, there we go. I need to fix that real quick. Yeah. We'll see.
A couple minutes away now.
So, like I said, I'm only doing part of Cass County and St. Joseph County, Michigan's. Or if you're from Michigan, County 14 and County 75. If that makes more sense for you? I'm only doing County 14 and County 75. I'm only going to be doing weather reports for. So we're going to keep an eye on this.
It's possible, but again, the atmosphere is very loose tonight. And the fact that we had no storms today, it's going to be kind of hard for this to stop. It can become, I will say that it can become overworked very quickly, where you just have storms everywhere. It kind of sucks all the energy out at the same time. But we need storms to do that in order to get this out of the way.
That's Mount Pleasant. That's way out of my viewing area. That's Mount Pleasant, Michigan. Soaring Eagles on Mount Pleasant. That's way out of my viewing area. Sorry, guys. That's way out of my range area. Like I said, I would do Cass County and St. Joseph County. County 14 and County 75 is the only 2 counties I care about right now at this time. Okay, they're showing something outside of. They're showing something near Bangor. Bangor, South Haven is showing something right now. That's Van Buren County, which I do want to keep out. What the? They are showing something else, guys, that we might keep. They're showing Chicago right now with something. No wind. It's stale. It's stale. It's quiet outside. Huh. It was like a water spout. It was like water spouts on Lake Michigan.
Those are going to congeal right in the Ottawa County, Muskegon County area here in the next half hour. So
no wind yet, guys. But it looks like something will be hitting soon.
That's what it means to be a pro-family conservative. Now she set out to fix the broken property tax system for good. You know her. You like her. She's Linda Rogers for State Senate. Watch the news that keeps you connected.
Like I said, there's nothing happening right now. But yeah, we are keeping an eye on this for notice for Cass County and St. Joseph County, Michigan. That's the 2 counties I can actually keep out on because that's where I live in. I live in St. Joseph County near Cass County. I live 10 miles from Jones, Newburgh, Michigan, which is in Cass County, Michigan. As I said again, well, as long as we have power, we're staying on. No tornadoes right now in the state right now, guys, but we are under tornado watch till 4 a.m. tonight. We're under tornado watch till 4 a.m. tomorrow morning. So yeah, flood watch in effect until further notice. But no tornadoes upstate yet. No, like I said again, we'll be keeping an eye for Cass County and St. Joseph County in Michigan. Once again, County 14, County 75 in Michigan. Right now, like if you're in the Holland, Muskegon area, or if you're in Holland, Muskegon, Grand Haven, there's a warning going right now, but nothing right now for us right now. That's more upstate Michigan, north of the Grand Rapids area. Like I said, I live in St. Joseph County area, so I'm about 10 miles from the county line of Cass, about 25 miles from Elkhart, Indiana. So you got about 25 miles from Elkhart, Indiana. So we're not keeping an eye on the severe weather. So we're gonna keep an eye on this weather until further notice. But yeah, we are gonna stay on as long as we can until we lose power. If we lose power, we are done. White Cloud, yes, I have been to White Cloud. White Cloud's a nice community. White Cloud is pretty cool. I've been to Baldwin, which is near White Cloud. That's also a nice community. Still, that's out of my region. If it gets bad in White Cloud, yeah, White Cloud would be bad. I mean, maybe this time upstate will get it, not downstate. Who knows? But half the lower peninsula is under tornado watch till 4 a.m. tomorrow morning. It was Yoder's. I had half a sub, and that was it. But we'll stay until further notice. If I pass out, I pass out. But I'm staying on. I'm not going nowhere. Greenville. Greenville. Carson City, Michigan, not Nevada. Carson City, Michigan. Greenville, Michigan. Okay. So Holland. Ooh. No, I have no Coke with me right now. And the shop closed down for the night, or the shop's already closed for the night.
Make sure you guys have your terminology correct. Tornado watch means we're watching for the possibility of tornadoes tonight. Does not mean they're ongoing right now. Tornado warning would mean the threat is imminent, it's happening. You should be taking shelter under your ground. So again, no tornado warning in effect right now. We are just under tornado watches. You can watch out. And a severe coastal warning from Muskegon and Ottawa counties.
I might need coffee. Right now it's 9:40, so it's almost 10 o'clock, so the 10 o'clock news will be on soon. We will watch 10 o'clock news on WSPT.2 on Fox.
Over Lake Michigan right now, current trajectory would bring it up towards the west Isle area.
We will watch the local news.
Behind the scenes, Grand Rapids is also monitoring the cell motion potential tonight. Lightning continues to increase on the Holland cam. The cell that is moving into Ottawa County here is impacting the north side of Holland. And that is moving up.
Ooh. Lightning strikeouts at Holland.
Coopersville area, as well as Robinson, Rusk, and Coraline areas toward Grand Valley State University. This cell is a pop-up cell. It doesn't appear to be severe. The velocity is pretty subtle. I don't see much hail falling off of the CC and VIL. The signals that severe just don't appear to be there right now, but it definitely could get a continuous distraction.
Once again, this is going to be the tornado watch for the entire state tonight. For central and southern lower Michigan, anywhere you see the maroon on the graphic there.
Parts of Indiana too.
Grand Rapids, Lansing, Detroit, top 3 cities in terms of population, including
So kind of like South.
Kalamazoo, Muskegon, Saginaw. Again, tornado watch means conditions are favorable for tornadoes to develop.
Tornado watch for kind of like South.
Again, not currently happening. If you are a tornado warning, that's different. That means you would be taking shelter now. Tornado watch means watch out. Anywhere you are in the maroon updated tornado watch for tonight. Again, no tornado warnings in effect right now, just a tornado.
The IRS is not stopping, so don't wait and don't take them on alone. For help you need, for tax help you can trust. Call.
Again, that graphic is up on our page. We are on Facebook. Michigan Storm Chasers is also available. I don't know if we cross-posted it to
Chances for heavy rain increase tonight into
and Facebook tonight. So if you guys want to follow us.
excessive runoff may result in flooding of rivers. Weather warning at northbound locations.
Speaking of the wind, right now it is over Whitehall in my view.
2 hours, 14 minutes, according to what the National Weather Service is saying. But everyone's saying 4 a.m. tomorrow, so we'll see. But yeah, right now we're staying on, guys. Nothing, just playing music right now. Just checking Grand Rapids weather radio.
Right now, about 3,600 feet off the ground, 64 mile-per-hour winds.
Like I said, guys, if we lose power, we're going off. But the other camp's not saying nothing. Or WRCI. I'm on WRCI. I'm currently right now on WRCI right now. And as long as the radio station is still broadcasting, I don't care. And how was that we go to radio broadcast?
I see that question get brought up a lot. Why storms always happen at night? And the answer is pretty simple. We build energy throughout the day, and then we use that energy that's built by the sun for the storms that eventually occur in the afternoon and the evening. And the storms don't just snap when the sun's going down. You still have to use up all that energy. And so these storms do last these big overnight hours. So that's simply what's happened today. We had a lot of sunshine out there that kind of made the atmosphere unstable. And now that these storms are moving in, they're using that energy that was built up throughout the day to form these storms and continue them across the
Now, for right now, WRCI is doing radio. What's that right now? Right.
Our special large statement coming. That's going to be up to the north. It's going towards Traverse City.
That's way upstate. So yeah. Wow, 3-3. That's not bad.
So here is that special weather statement up to the north that you saw roll in. If you guys are watching from northwest Lower Michigan, this is for you guys. It is going to be hail of 0.75.
No, they're still working on Menards. No, they're still working on Menards. It was open, but there's still a big hole in it, and they had those supports on the side of it. They're still working on Menards, but they also had the poles to support a wall. Menards is partially opened. They had a big hole in the wall still. They also had those wall supports that support the wall up and a fence with security. So yeah, Menards is open, but not that well.
See if that core of the horse Sheldon cells increase with
They've been working on Menards for over a month, but they haven't fixed it yet. They were working on the roof before the storm. They were working on the roof though. Home Depot was open.
Coming in on the outage map time. I do also have the observation map pulled up. I don't believe these are recent, but I do show some speeds gusting of 48 to 51 miles per hour so far today. Like I said, one of these recent. The apex of this wind right now, that kind of really just took off there into that bottoming out. Gustiest of the winds right now from Lakewood Club down to Muskegon. Currently over the lake, blowing in right now. Muskegon Heights and Norton Shore is about 30 to 45 seconds away. Grand Haven's going to be more like 3 to 4 minutes. You guys should be taking shelter now. and eventually Ravenna to Brazil. Again, these storms are moving off to the east at 45 miles per hour, so it's going to be closer to maybe 20 or 30 minutes there. But again, they'll be on you guys quick if you're over by Allendale, Brazil, Ravenna. You also have Marne in this morning, Wolf Lake, Fruitport, and Durant. Again, what we're looking at on radar is where this velocity signature changes from these greens to these blues. And those blues are signs of 60 to 70 mile per hour winds in some cases. Currently not showing signs of mixing to the ground, but if they were, you have a pixel of 73 miles per hour.
Wolf Lake,
3,500 feet off the ground.
Muskegon, Muskegon Heights, North Shores, and Freeport.
Again, about 4 miles northwest of downtown Muskegon.
Yeah, use that right now.
And so hail, it looks like the only storm still producing hail at the current time is going to be the storm in Morley, and the storm that is about 2 miles north of Greenville at the current time. These are more elevated supercells, it looks like. But again, you can still get hail with an elevated storm. So right now, watch out for some smaller hail in the Trufant and Greenville area along M91. We also, if you guys notice, we're flashing through a bunch of different radar products here. If I had the time to tonight and teach you guys about all these different radar products, I would. But when I use them, I'll do my best to explain them as I show them off. But right now, it looks like our supercells that are down here on Lake Michigan are starting to fizzle a little bit. They don't really have that hook shape to them anymore. But again, it's still an emerging storm that will be coming into this line. So we got to watch out for storm interaction here in this beginning of our account.
Okay, right now everything's going good right now. We're okay right now.
And right now, 9:48 p.m. Up first, West Michigan. Up second, Central and Southern. And then up last will be Eastern Michigan. Eastern Michigan is going to be more closer to midnight time during the night. You guys have multiple hours before it gets over towards the Howell, Ann Arbor, Detroit region.
Being a kidney donor, I'm not allowed to take over-the-counter pain medications. So one day when I was at work, I was mentioning to one of the nurses that I had really bad back pain. And she was like, "How do you try the chiropractic?" I just went one day and I tried it out. Having a wellness plan at the joint is a huge benefit for me. I don't have to use my insurance, and it makes it more convenient and more affordable. The joint has really helped my quality of life. There's no way I can stop coming. It makes me feel amazing.
We believe in work worth putting your name on. That's why every thoroughbred boot is built for shift. Durable and comfortable with no break-in. Ready to work from day one.
Quickly, as the swelling segment does stretch across more of West Michigan throughout the night. No hail, lots of rain, and lots of lightning to see in one of our chatters here. Thank you very much.
Well, I have a camera pulled up here from Drain Equipment in Hudsonville. It's looking at that cell that's just north of the Holland area. Due to the lightning flashes, you can see what appears to be either a roll cloud or some type of hail cloud feeding into the storm. You can kind of see a center of your screen just above the cloud there from the lightning strikes.
If you want like assisted tuning.
I did.
So in a little bit, we'll go to Fox WXMI
Hudsonville,
and WSJV, WSBT, Fox in about 10 minutes.
This one here for the weather. The Port Sheldon cell is increasing further on its hail core. CC would indicate perhaps a little bit of hail there. Falling over the Agnew area, which is right around the M45 and US 31 corridor.
But it's West Holland, right?
Agnew, West Olive, yeah, just north of West Olive. Yeah.
most concerning part of this line right now is directly over Muskegon. I'm still not seeing a power just pulling in. Scratch out, we have one that just popped in. South of Apple Avenue near Maple Island Road. That's right near Wolf Lake here on the apex of this line of wind. So it looks like it might start, it's starting to mix to the ground just a little bit. And these winds are rolling right down M46.
It may take a second, Joel, for these storms to tap into that surface field because it just came over the lake. I'm not sure that'd be a factor or not. But the lake can't stabilize storms, but like I said before, the land holds the storm field. So see if they can tap into that here. The cells further north continue to look, in my opinion, meager. There's still a statement in effect for 23 more minutes for Harbor Springs, Indian River, Carp Lake, and Pellston up in the very far tip of Lower Michigan. But those storms, like I said, they don't really impress me. There's some small hail for that area, but that's about it. We're having 2 outages now popping in Muskegon. This is going to be Maple Island, Evanston, and 31, just south of Appalachia. So it's 2 now popping. Now there's 3. We're starting to get some increase of some power outages popping in here. So going back to the radar real quick, this is basically the block was moving toward Wolf Lake, Sullivan, Moreland, Ravenna, and Casanova, as well as Ashland and Bridgeton. You guys have appears to be some gustier winds moving your direction, and outages are beginning to pop in here. We only have 3 of them currently. We have multiple, now there's 4. We're starting to pop these in quite a bit, so it looks like we have some increase of outages popping in here in the next couple of minutes. That was 5. It keeps going up.
Ryan, stop looking at the map. But again, this apex of this wind also is not just in the M46 corridor. It does stretch down here towards the Orange Shores region, Grand Haven. It's going to be towards M104 and eventually heading down towards Coopersville. So pretty much going right down I-96 at some point. But you can see right now the darker the blues are going to be your heaviest of winds. And that heaviest pocket of winds in the north side of Muskegon, heading right down M46 towards Wolf Lake, which is why we are seeing most of those power outages right now. And the latest scan,
Wolf Lake very close.
The latest scan looks like it is kind of, it's doing that thing where it kind of notches in on itself. So if you're at Wolf Lake and Ravenna, this is starting to notch in on itself here. What we mean by that is the winds are kind of getting curled back in, and there you go.
There we go. A new tornado warning has been issued. Good call. Good call.
That's a very good call there. And again, these are going to rotate up very, very quickly. Again, tornado warning now in effect. It's different from a watch. The warning means you need to be taking action now if you are in this red polygon. The National Weather Service in Grand Rapids has issued a tornado warning for southwestern Newaygo and central Muskegon County in west central Michigan until 10:30 p.m. At 9:54, severe thunderstorms capable of producing both tornadoes and extensive straight line wind damage were located 8 miles northeast of Muskegon. It's a little bit closer than that, but this point still stands. Moving east at 50 miles per hour, hazardous tornado, radar indicated rotation. These dangerous storms will be near Grant around 10:10. Again, take cover now, move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. If you are outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. And tornadoes are also very difficult to see at night. You should not be waiting to see it. You should be taking shelter immediately. Again, tornado, radar indicated, Wolf Lake. And the box a little bit has this going up maybe further to the north, but it's going to be very close to the southern edge of this tornado warning box right now. We give a new warning.
Yeah, that new warning is also precedent as well because that's a supercell rotating over Greenville.
Oh yeah. You can see that in the storm, and even if this is a rotation around, that's a decent couple of wind there on the storm relative velocity. And you're looking at those greens changing to blues right here, about 2 miles to the west of Sheridan, and is rotating. It's actually right between Greenville and Sheridan right now. If you are in downtown Sheridan, you need to be taking shelter immediately. Again, so directly over Wise Road, heading towards Grove Road, Muskrat Road, and Hanson Road, eventually heading towards Howland Lake Road. So again, Sheridan, Stanton, that is the new signature warning coming in. And get the details on that, I'll go ahead and read that off. National Weather Service in Grand Rapids issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Gratiot County and eastern Macomb County until 11 p.m. At 9:55, a severe thunderstorm was located 6 miles south of Stanton, moving east at 40 miles per hour. 60-mile-per-hour wind gust, penny-sized hail. Locations in this orange box. This new severe thunderstorm warning include Elma, Greenville, Ithaca, Stanton, St. Louis, Carson City, Crystal, Sidney, Sumner, North Star, Sheridan, Harrington, McBride, Westville, Elm Hall, and Tristan, Gratiot Community, Aviation, Festbury, Forest Hill, and Pompeii. Again, it's 60-mile-per-hour winds and a tornado possible heading towards downtown Sheridan. It's also going to be going right down the M57 corridor towards Carson City. We're going to go ahead and go back to our tornado warning right now, waiting for a rapid scan update there. We're going to get in just a second. And there's the update. Good news is there's no debris that I'm seeing being lofted with this little kink in the line right now. Currently, the center of the location, Apple Avenue at Portman Road, is also right over
Tornado warning.
the road here. Charling's Way and Hall Road. Again, this is all.
Okay. I know we got a text from but I think I'm paying that to my radio.
It's Ottawa County. Gotcha. And we have them up in the top right. Yeah. West.
Yeah, I don't know what if it's that we are, but I do know that you make me smile. And I haven't smiled in a very long time. Till happy birthday, and you said you will not touch.
We have this kink in the line to the west that is tornado warned in the red box you see on the screen. And this is going to be for a possible tornado in the Wolf Lake area heading towards, kind of off towards Grant, but it's honestly traveling almost due east down M46. So we're kind of Grant down the alert. Eventually this would be heading straight towards Kent City, Cedar Springs, and Sparta if this were to continue directly to the east.
Territory representative.
This is my family history on a plate.
It's like putting lipstick on a pig. Master Chef Global Gauntlet premieres tomorrow on Fox. The Race for the Terrorist is on. Rob Lowe hosts an all-new episode of The Floor tomorrow on Fox. First, fast, accurate. You're watching WSBT 22 News on Fox with John Paul and Paige Barnes.
First at 10 on Fox, we begin with a weather alert. Right now, a tornado watch is in effect for parts of the area. We've been watching the radar, tracking rounds of rain and storms all day. Storm alert meteorologist Lynette Grant starts us off here first to 10. Lynette, this watch is not for the entire area.
Right, it's really only confined to southwest Michigan and then extreme northern Indiana, pretty much those border counties from LaPorte through St. Joseph, Elkhart, and LaGrange counties. Now, this tornado watch goes until 4 o'clock in the morning. Well, let's be realistic. It will likely be allowed to expire early. That just tends to be the case. And also, realistically speaking, I think our threat for storms is going to be over much sooner. There are a couple of tornado warnings in our neighboring states, like in Wisconsin and in western Michigan, but not here at home. The biggest threats for any storms that develop tonight, realistically, would be gusty winds and large hail, even some heavy rain. That tornado threat, not completely zero. There's got to be a number of ingredients that come together, and there's a very small possibility that will happen. And this is a situation where we'd rather be over-prepared. That's why the watch is in place. Right now, storm tracker radar, pretty quiet locally, but it's to our north and our west. We're tracking a line of strong severe thunderstorms stretching from Grand Rapids through Milwaukee and then back through northern Illinois, closer to Galena, for example. This is the line of storms that's prompting that severe weather threat for us. We're included in a level 3 out of 5 risk for severe weather tonight. We're going to take you through hour by hour on FutureCast to show you what time the storms could arrive here in Michiana. That's all coming up in just a few minutes.
In the meantime, stay on top of this severe weather threat with the WSBT 22 Storm Alert Weather app. You'll get alerts for any watches or warnings when they go into effect. It's a free download in the Apple App Store and Google Play Store. There is more news here at 10. Local leaders say they want to set the record straight, claiming key data was misrepresented during a marathon meeting back in December over rezoning land near New Carlisle for a proposed data center. We first broke that story. The Warren County leaders ultimately rejected the project. Now, 4 months later, officials say the meeting should have been handled differently. And they're also questioning
Penny sized. So again, all these red boxes you see on your screen are tornado warnings. You also have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for central Montcalm County. With this supercell you see in the Stanton and Sheridan area, likely also producing some decent hail, and I would say severe hail, but probably P's.
Things that go to get it looking like things are in their favor. It doesn't surprise me.
Tonight in New Carlisle, local leaders raised concerns about how information was shared with the public during a key county council meeting back when council members ultimately voted to reject a proposed data center project. Now, St. Joe County Survey Air ecologist Steve Sass and South Bend Councilman Oliver Davis say they're worried some of the numbers presented that night weren't accurate.
That night they were presented with some numbers regarding how many people really were in support. Tonight we're going to come back and talk about those numbers to see who was in support and who wasn't in support.
While also raising broader concerns about how that entire meeting was handled, saying they were frustrated certain county commissioner Mueller, who had voiced support for the project, final vote, despite the proposed project being planned for county land. But the main focus tonight, new questions surrounding petition signatures submitted in support of the data center. Attorney Brandon Dickinson, representing the petitioner, previously claimed 1,093 St. Joseph throughout the project. Dieter says he's reviewed
correct, as we went and counted them off, and they're off by about 325. My opinion is they were disingenuous.
Dieter claiming that signatures collected were from other states like Georgia and Oklahoma, with nearly 150 from people living outside of St. Joseph County. Dieter saying Dickinson should have been transparent about where he got his signatures, and now says he can't get a hold of him.
The guy who did the presentation, Mr. Dickinson, I called 8 times and he hasn't answered.
Information presented at tonight's meeting is now raising questions among New Carlisle residents. Some say county council members should have had more time to the signature for
the room and plop down a 3-inch binder the night that they're going to make a decision. So it shows a lot of disrespect on the part of the petitioners for the council and the people.
Now, while county council denied in December to put the proposal out of a 6-month window, which would be in June. John?
All right, Eloise, we're going to Cass County now. Homeowners there worried about a potential data center expansion will end up in their backyard. We first told you last month that Hyperscale Data announced plans for a 48-acre expansion in Southwest Michigan, but they did not reveal a location. The uncertainty leaving many concerned. Neighbors near Hyperscale's current location say the noise is affecting their quality of life.
The levels of this, there's between the weight, the decibel weight, there's the EBCs. You feel it more, you can also feel more.
Penn Township and Dowagiac have not received any official plans or proposals. We are learning more about the next steps to bring a potential second data center to LaPorte. City leaders tell us plans are still in the early stages. Right now, the city could potentially annex 9 parcels of land south of Boyd Boulevard along Highway 35 to County Road 250 in Pleasant Township. Officials say it's still not clear what Microsoft plans to put on the second data center campus.
Microsoft's already under construction on their first project here in LaPorte, and we've had such a good experience with them. We'd love to see the project grow in size and scope.
LaPorte City Council is expected to vote on the annexation on May 18th. A Michigan City man accused of driving drunk, killing a weekend, facing triple charges tonight. 45-year-old Keith Starnes was charged with reckless homicide and OWI. We first told you Sunday on WSBT 22 that Starnes turned left into the path of the oncoming motorcycle on Franklin Street at Westland Drive, just north of I-94. The motorcyclist then ran into the passenger side of Starnes' minivan. Police say that 23-year-old Matthew Castellano suffered extensive head trauma and was where he later died. His former Fleetwood Mac guitarist Lindsey Buckingham last month in Los Angeles. Warrant issued out California for Michelle Dick for stalking Buckingham and his family for years. Police say on March 25th, Dick allegedly threw it on Buckingham and damaged his car. He was not harmed in the attack. LA police were able to track the 55-year-old to a Fort Wayne hotel Saturday. She's expected to be extradited to California to officially face charges. New at 10, an unattended grill left too close to a house caught fire in South Bend. Our crews responded to a house fire on Minor Street. You've seen some of the damage here on the screen. Fire spread to 2 floors, but was quick, about 15 minutes. 3 people and a dog got out of the home safely. A cat's still missing tonight. Fire investigators recommend keeping grills at least 10 feet away from homes, fences, porches, and other structures, and never leave it unattended. Indiana is investing $200 million to help you with child care. Governor Mike Braun made the announcement this morning. The state budget committee has to approve the plan, but that's expected to happen soon with the program launching in late May. This would resume the enrollment of voucher-eligible children, increasing that from 14 to about 57,000 kids. A change of accepted principles at the New State Corporation. The board voted unanimously last night to end the contract with Chartwells. It will go back to in-house food service operations starting July. The board says that this is in the best interest of the corporation. The contract with Chartwells started in 2019 and ends June 30th. Board members say this will save the corporation Vandalia now. Village officials say a building near the intersection of M60 and Main Street becomes structurally unsafe, with debris already falling in the area. You're seeing it there on the screen. Now, the site has been taped off, but officials warn it is not safe to approach. You should avoid the sidewalk and roadways nearby. The village is now working to secure an emergency demolition order to remove the hazard. Developing here at 10, 2 congressmen, California Democrat Eric Swalwell and Texas Republican Tony Gonzalez, officially resigned just hours ago. The representatives each face alarming allegations of sexual misconduct. Sinclair's national correspondent, Kayla Gaskins, with reaction tonight.
Ever accept that?
Eric's lowest colleagues on Capitol with this embattled Democratic congressman.
Frankly, ugly.
Despite rumors swirling for years about his alleged sexual misconduct, Democrats say they have no idea about his behavior.
Some Republicans and others are saying that Democrats turned. They knew what he was
That is absolutely positive.
It's true, but it is absolutely not. I had no idea.
None whatsoever.
Multiple come forward accusing Swalwell of sexual misconduct, ranging from aggressive rape to unsolicited nude photographs.
She was more bad, and then he sent me a photo of his penis.
On Tuesday, a 5th woman came forward. She's the second to accuse Swalwell of rape.
He reached me, and he said, okay. And while he was tricking me, I lost consciousness.
Swalwell has denied all the accusations against him, but he did suspend his campaign for governor on Sunday, then resigned from Congress on Monday.
The idea that this man who has already abused his power would be given even more power and could potentially harm even more women made my whole...
Amid the Swalwell drama, Texas Republican Gonzalez resigned. Affair with a former staffer who committed suicide when the affair became public. Congresswoman Nancy Mace writing on X, Congress has a predator problem. Clean house. The focus now shifting to two Florida lawmakers, Democrat Sheila Shirtfullis McCormick, who the Ethics Committee says is guilty of misusing millions of COVID relief funds, and Republican Congressman Corey Mills, who is accused of domestic abuse and financial misconduct. Both deny any wrongdoing. While Swalwell's political career is over for now, his legal troubles are just beginning. A woman who came forward Tuesday says she is taking her 2018 rape allegation to law enforcement, and the Manhattan DA is investigating a separate rape claim involving a former staffer in 2024. In Washington, I'm Kayla Gaskins.
We're just getting warmed up first at 10. It's a life-threatening and terrifying situation for kids with cancer. Up next, find out why a life-saving drug for some kids is not available. Spotlight on America investigates. Lynette.
Hot day today, but temperatures making their way to the 80s. 82 is where we ended up for highs. We're going to continue with the warmth and also the threat for strong to severe storms possible tonight. We're going to time it out for you in just a few minutes.
It's the inventory clearance sale at Furniture Factory Outlet. Shop the largest mattress inventory in the area and get a free box spring or adjustable base when you purchase a select store, ceiling, Victor, or View mattress. See store for details. The inventory clearance sale at Furniture Factory Outlet in Warsaw.
Are you tired of dealing with a problem property?
We can help. We're the local husband and wife team buying houses for cash.
Maybe you want a house or a rental in bad shape.
Or you inherited a home.
Let's see, it's up your house.
Call us today for a fair, local cash offer.
Oh, I-74-444-2995.
That's 5.
My life instantly changed after my motorcycle accident. I called Blackburn Romy. I'm really glad I did. Tom Blackburn came to the hospital and helped me like family. He could find me through it all. I saw firsthand that he really does care.
Bikers choosing Blackburn Romy just makes sense.
If you've been injured, call Tom Blackburn, the man with the bike. I know he'll be there for you too.
Be smart. Call Blackburn Romy, trusted injury lawyers for help today. We're available 24/7.
What causes occur? Does it Peyronie's disease or something that tells you we're up?
I got somebody for that.
I got somebody for that. I got somebody for that. You guys got somebody for Peyronie's disease? There's hope for the estimated 1 in 10 men who may have Peyronie's disease, or PD. A urology specialist who treats PD can help you create a plan. Quickly, non-surgical. Today, go GetSomebody.com.
At Furniture Factory Outlet, you don't have to wait weeks or even months for your new furniture because we have the largest selection of furniture in stock right now. Plus, save up to 70% off select items. See store for details. Get what you want at Furniture Factory Outlet.
Watch the WSBT Storm Alert weather cams on WSBT.com. First to cover breaking news with John Paul and Paige Barnes. Your accurate Storm Alert forecast with meteorologist Lynette Grant and sports with Pete Byrne. Your WSBT 22 News on Fox.
It is a life-threatening and terrifying situation for kids with cancer. Being told the drug they need is not available. Often it's tied to our reliance on overseas drug plants that can be shut down over safety concerns with no backup. Spotlight on American investigator Lisa Fletcher has an inside look at the front line of ending those drug shortages in a Dallas parking lot.
Brighton's article shows chemo port scar as a badge of honor from a battle that started when he thought he just a sick bug.
He calls a little bit later, they say, go to Dallas Hospital immediately. Sure enough, the doctor comes back, you have leukemia.
His mom, Kristen, remembers trying to grasp the reality.
It was just a surreal moment. Like, it doesn't feel real. You almost think it's just a nightmare. Like, this is not this can't be happening. Not my kid. My kid's healthy and happy.
Brighton needed an extensive, carefully curated treatment routine that would go on for 3 years.
It would be 9 injections a week.
And I have to imagine it was painful.
Thankfully, there was numbing spray, which helps, but it did still hurt a lot. Yes.
Though painful, his treatment roadmap was clear, until something the family never thought possible. The drugs he needed were in short supply. When you went into like this kitchen, did you know that the shortages were a possibility?
Initially, no. Every 2 weeks, we were holding our breath that they were going to be able to get enough medication to treat him.
Often, those shortages are tied to our reliance on foreign manufacturers, creating a brittle supply chain that can break at any interruption. Take methotrexate, a backbone pediatric cancer treatment made at this manufacturing plant in India, Intus. In 2023, the violations for safety there were so bad, characterized as a cascade of failure by the FDA, the operation was shut down. With it, much of the U.S. supply of methotrexate, needed by American cancer patients like Brighton. Studies confirmed the 2023 shortage compromised care due to forced treatment delays and shuttered clinical trials. Disruptions that experts warn can lead to patient deaths. An appalling reality that struck billionaire Mark Cuban, who was building an empire designed to make drugs here in the United States.
But then to make it so it's harder. These are the trailers.
Cuban's company, Cost Plus Drugs, is trying to fill the gap with the ability to go anywhere.
How unusual is a place like this in the United States? It's New England like it. In the world.
Cost Plus Drugs CEO Dr. Alex Ochmiansky gave us an inside look.
Everything's here is sort of built from the ground up for the restaurant shortages.
The equipment inside the trailer enables his team to make sterile, injectable cancer drugs, switching what it can make to respond to shortages quickly, providing security for doctors and parents who've scrambled for doses. Today, after 3 years of treatment, Brighton is cancer-free. He was encouraged to see the push to put manufacturing here.
Having made Brighton American Filipino, he'll pass the standards because they have to make it to those standards. That's what makes me feel better about having this whole market in American so that we can make sure everyone can get it out and get it.
For Spotlight on America, I'm Lisa Fletcher.
Spring means one day is gorgeous, and the next tracking potential severe weather, so you can plan ahead and stay safe. No hype, no guesswork. This season, stay informed with the WSBT 22 Storm Alert Weather Today.
With an adult-sized third row, everyone's welcome.
Lease a new 2026 4Runner for $399. Toyota. Let's go places.
Getting private health insurance can be stressful. What if it didn't have to be? I'm Tony Ledger, licensed insurance agent. I prefer to personally meet with you. I can get a better understanding of your needs and budget. I can even review your current coverage. I don't want you to be my client today. I want you to be my client forever. Call Tony today to schedule your free consultation or visit tledger.com.
Has your bathroom seen better days? It's time to call Dream Baths by Me. Convert your old tub into an easy access shower. Add shelves and 6 bath bars. Right now, remodel one bathroom, get your second bathroom free. That's right, free. Plus no interest, no payments for up to 24 months. That's Favor Speed. Trust me. Incorrect password.
Technology, am I right?
We need a new tech lead.
Sponsor your job on Indeed and get matched with quality candidates when you need them most. Visit Indeed.com/hire now.
Celebrating 30 breathtaking years, one extraordinary show. The Dance and Music Spectacular that took the world by storm and captures the heart of millions. Riverdance. And now experience the passion and energy of this mesmerizing show live on stage. Riverdance, the new generation. Live at Morris Performing Arts Centre, April 19th. Get tickets at morriscenter.org.
Everyone's welcome.
Right now, lease an all-new 2026 RAV4 for $329 a month. Toyota. Let's go places. You're watching WSB News on Fox at 10.
A new combined heat and power generation project at the Benton Harbor St. Joe wastewater treatment plant is expected to cut costs and improve efficiency. Ribbon cutting ceremony was held today, showcasing the digesters, generators, and energy recovery systems, all working together to create usable energy for plant operations. This investment was fully funded by the plant and started back in August of 2022. New at 10, Washington Park Zoo has reported the death of one of its longtime animals. A 16-year-old bird named Philip died. Zoo officials say that Willow was battling a brief illness, forcing the animal care team to make the difficult decision to humanely say goodbye to her when it became clear that recovery was no longer possible. Cougars typically live 8 to 13 years in the wild, and they can live over 20 years in captivity. Willow's presence will be greatly missed by the staff still at the zoo.
We've been keeping our eyes peeled to the sky tonight for showers and storms, and we're not done. Another wave of storms is expected tonight. Some of them could be on the loud and strong side. We're going to time it out for you, hour by hour, in 15 minutes.
Abe's Complete Plumbing Service. You rely on your plumbing 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and you deserve a plumber you can rely on anytime. For fast, reliable emergency repairs, plus complete plumbing, drain cleaning, and septic. Call Abe's 259-4534. Now, your accurate storm alert weather forecast with meteorologist Lynette Grant.
Just kidding, 15 seconds. But what is something that's going to last through the night tonight? That for severe weather. Tornado watch in place until 4 a.m. Realistically, these watches usually are allowed to expire before they reach the end point. But as we go through the night, I do expect it to be a loud night with showers and storms. With alerts currently going on, a lot of tornado watches in Michigan, Wisconsin, Illinois, here in northern Indiana. Related tornado warnings as well, and then some severe thunderstorm warnings just to our west. Locally, we are quiet, but you can see this complex's line of showers and thunderstorms rolling through West Michigan, over Lake Michigan, and Illinois. What we're concerned with, storms, Lake Michigan. We have to watch and see how these storms interact with the lake, if they can survive the lake, despite there being a boundary. This is a pretty substantial boundary. These storms, they're staying congealed together, but the lake tends to break these storms apart sometimes. Futurecast shows after 9 a.m., we're going to watch the storms get closer and closer to us, but an arrival time after that point is expected. So early Wednesday morning is going to be quite loud. We're likely going to have a lot of lightning, a lot of thunder, heavy rain, and some isolated pockets of gusty winds and large hail. That tornado threat's not completely zero either, but the thing that helps us, other than Lake Michigan, is the fact that the timing of these storms is overnight. You don't have as much energy available for those strong storms during the overnight hour. Now, Wednesday morning, we're still going to be looking at showers and perhaps a few thunderstorms in the forecast as well. We talked about the threats that we're expecting for the severe weather. They're still rather low on the charts, but damaging winds, large hail will be the biggest threats. It can rule out an isolated tornado, but most of us should be tornado-free. Scattered showers and thunderstorms stick around for tomorrow. Our temperatures are still going to be mild and pretty warm, as a matter of fact. I'm expecting highs to be in the 70s tomorrow. We're around 74. Not as hot as what we saw today. That boundary is still I would think it's warm, but we still have to talk about the chances for those showers and thunderstorms. Now, it will not be raining all day. We will have some dry time. However, I would have that rain gear handy, and I would preemptively plan that any outdoor activities like after-school practices or running errands, you'll have to fight through some of those rain showers, perhaps some thunderstorms as well. We're still warm tomorrow because we have that northwest or that southwest wind at around 15 to 20 miles per hour. So that's going to continue to usher in the moisture and keep our temperatures warm. By Thursday, we'll likely still see temperatures in the 70s. In fact, I don't expect temperatures to cool down until we get to the weekend. So keep an eye on the storms. Some of that could be strong to even severe, especially once we get past midnight. Temperatures are likely going to stay in the 60s. Again, there's that tornado watch is for our southwest Michigan communities and northern Indiana communities. We don't have any current warnings at the moment. As you can see, we are not done with the storm chances, but the rest of the week, we big chances of showers and storms and temperatures in the 70s. I don't expect 50s until we get next week.
All right, but that pickleball blooming, before players are also getting hurt. What you can do to stay safe on the court. Next.
Then I realized the more you bundle, the more you save on insurance with Liberty.
It's like you're talking my little language.
Well, I've been taking word classes online.
Wow.
Only pay for what you need. Liberty, 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 Liberty. Dupixent continuously works to help prevent asthma attacks. So girls' days are better. Game days are better. Even Mondays are better. Dupixent's an add-on treatment for specific types of moderate to severe asthma. It's not for sudden breathing problems. Some people felt their asthma symptoms improve in as little as 3 days. Severe allergic reactions, including skin reactions, can occur. Get help right away for face, mouth, tongue, or throat swelling, wheezing, or trouble breathing. Tell your doctor right away if signs of inflamed blood vessels like rash, chest pain, worsening shortness of breath, brown or dark colored urine, tingling or numbness in limbs. Tell your doctor of new or worsening skin symptoms, joint aches and pain, or parasitic infection. Don't change or stop other treatments without talking to your doctor. Do more with less asthma. Ask your doctor about Dupixent, the most prescribed biologic in asthma. Also approved as an add-on treatment for adults with COPD that is not well controlled, and with specific marker information.
We need to look at kitchen to give our famous spicy chicken sandwich a total upgrade. More crunch, more flavor, and heat that just hits. Is this our best spicy chicken ever? Looks like a yes to me. Spicy chicken just got better and with it.
Tired of all the clutter around your house? The blouses and pants trapped in your closet? Unused tennis shoes clean, collect. What about the unwanted gift you opened while pretending to smile? Or the suit you wore once that helped you nail the interview? Donate them and enjoy clutter-free living while keeping your stuff from going straight to the landfill. That's 2 fantastic reasons for donating to Goodwill.
We're watching WSBT 22 News on Fox at 10.
It was invented in the U.S. around 60 years ago, but the last few years, pickleball has exploded in popularity. Millions of players taking to the courts.
I'm done going to bed.
To the sport, an increasing number of them are getting hurt. Mandy Gaither talks to a pain management specialist to find out how it is safe.
Hard to know the exact number of pickleball players, but